Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Flash Records Java and I'm back from a vacation. I've been away for 1 week and I'm back to record again, and I got some requests. So request number 1, as I saw, or I got 3 requests in comments from last video, and one of them was HD textures, and I don't know how to do that, but when I do know, I will post it. Then it was monobars, it was or like all the bars, and then how the hacks work. So I think I today will do the bars, and if I have time I will do the hacks. So okay, first start off with the bars. Okay, you need to load an image. Okay, I can actually show you how to load an image. Give me a second here. Load image. Okay, so this I don't really know. I can't really explain this so super well, but it is because I watched a tutorial on how to load images like in this way. So you can just copy this if you wanna know, or if you know any other way to load images, you can just load images. Or if you have a class, it does not like matters how you load the image, but anyway, it just need to be in an image format. Okay, so here I am loading my images. So monobar, first I have a GUI screen, which should be like HUD instead, but so if I open this I will explain everything. Okay, so when I'm in here, you see I got my like HUD like this and this, and the things like if I waste some mana here, you will see that it says background there, and the minimap border is not rendered in there. That's a separate image, and yeah. So, oh god, my throat is dry. But anyway, that's just the background, which I'm loading an image which is the size of the screen, so it fills up the whole screen and I can just paint on it whatever I want. Then I load the 3 bars, and these textures is not mine. I have them as a placeholder. When I release the game, I won't have any of the textures. I will have textures made from someone else, because I can't really draw textures, and their credit will be in the game for the textures. But these are just placeholders, just so everybody knows. Anyway, so I load the mana bar, the health bar, and the stamina bar. Okay, so if we mark the mana, for example, mark it. Yeah, cool. Down here is where stuff's happen. Okay. Now, I don't really know how I did the math for this, but I'll try to explain it. So, this is like the code that makes it move. Give me a second here. Alright, okay, I know. So if the mana bar is more than 100, then it just renders the mana bar with like nothing. It just renders it at those pixels. Oh shit. Nothing to it. And give me a second, I need to pause for one. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. So okay. Here, if the mana is over 100, it's just drawing the image. I can show you the image file if you guys want. It will be easier to understand. Okay, I believe I have it in my drive. Java, camouflage, resources. Oh, oops, textures. Oh, where is it? Is it? Yeah, here it is. So here's the bars. For the mana, it is 100 by 8. Okay, remember that. It's 102 by 8. Okay. And that's the way, like, if you got full mana, or it's more than 100, then it is... oh god. Wonder if you heard that. That's like when the mana is more than 100. God, this is... I'm horrible to explain this shit. And if the mana is not less than 1 or more than 100, so if it's anything between that, it renders it, and it renders it with the mana. And mana is a variable, so it's stretching the x value of the stopping point. I'm doing the same thing when I'm rendering my map border, because then I could play around with it right here. So I'm stretching the image for the size. Like, I can select. That's a cool thing when using the draw image. It's got a lot of different variables things. You can both draw image with just 2 values here, and that is just where it will draw it, and it will draw it with the size, or with the size of the images where it painted it. Or you can do it like that, and you can stretch it out however you want. That's cool, and that's what I'm using here. So mana variable, as I'm using here, is created up there, and it is assigned right here. So when you wait. Okay, so it sends stats to the player when it has loaded the player, because in load player it sets the mana to whatever the mana in here is, like return mana, and mana is getting from the file. Okay, so if we were to go here where the send status is, just setting the player mana to whatever mana is in the game.main. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so here, if the mana is less than 100, wait a second, what am I doing here? Yeah, this is the regen function. So if the mana is less than 100, and this is the time, so each 100 millisecond, and if it's not God mode, because if it's God mode it doesn't regen and it doesn't drain, then it adds the mana. That's 1 mana each 100th millisecond. And when I'm shooting, yeah, and I have some get mana and get health. I will show you them in a second. And if the mana is more than 0, then I can shoot. So in the update shooting, I can shoot with both mouse buttons, and but it's the same code. And so if the mana is more than 0, and if it's not God mode, it's drains. So I could actually yeah, that's a bit weird, because in God mode, if you don't have any mana, okay, anyway, you can play around with this number. So if you want it, so if it's 0.5%, like half of the mana bar, yeah, I don't know. Okay, so in here we should also, when we save our player, do something. So we save level, and exit save level. File, player path, add records, it adds the, okay, so, okay, it adds these variables, that's, what am I looking at? I have so much stuff. I just got a flashback, or whatever you call it. At a brain freeze. God. Okay, that's nothing. Oh, here it is. Okay, so in the update method, then you just set the mana in here to whatever mana you got right there. And I should actually fix a problem right here, because I actually noticed it right now. Yeah. And then we should send stats each update, I believe. I hope that's right. Should that fix my problem? If I'm waiting, because before it has loaded up my mana, so the mana is like me, but you can't see it because it's not rendering the thing more. If God darn it, I'm kind of tired. It's like 12 a.m. midnight. Okay, wait. No, okay, that did not fix that. No, it did not. Okay, I can remove that. I could play around with that to fix it, or if any one of you know it, you could fix it if you want and tell me. Okay, we got like I got. Oh, give me a second. Okay. I've recorded for 12 minutes, which is pretty good, and I hope that's everything you should need to do. Yeah. And if you don't know the saving thing, I have a video about that. So yeah, that should be everything. And then you can just add more bars. You just do the same thing, but with different variables. The math should be the same here, except you need to add a different value to place the bars wherever you want. And yeah. Then the screen offset is just the thing I got with my little menu bar, as I showed in the last video. Okay, so we will go over to the hacks. So just a quick demonstration again for the ones that did not watch the other video. I have a menu bar right here where, oh god, where I can do stuff like toggle the minimap, and I also have admin right here. God, I'm getting low frames per second when I'm recording this game. Do I have another game open? No. Anyway, where I can toggle, for example, no clip, like just walk straight through the wall. I also have God mode, for example. As you see, it will not drain my mana. If I drain it a bit, it's easier to show. Kind of like, come on, drain the mana. And then God mode. It does not regen and it's not draining. I never changed these textures. Why? And I have speed hack. So if I go into debug, I have this player stat where I can see the hacks I got, and this is the speed for the speed hack. So you see I'm moving quite a lot faster now. I can set that like 20, and I move really lot faster. I can move up. There's my town. Here's my spawn. Okay, cool. So yeah, and that is pretty simple to do. Because I showed how to add this in the last video, so if you want to know that, just go back to that video. But now I want to talk about the hacks itself, how they work. And it was a really long time I did this, but most of the things is in the player thing. Okay, so I need to go down to my menu bar and player.speed. Okay, so everything is done in the player and the mob, by the way. So entity mob. Okay, so in here I have these 3 booleans, which need to be public, by the way, so remember that. I have origin speed, like I have the origin speed is set to the move speed right here, because I will like the speed hack changes the move speed. And then speed hack speed default, so I can set this to like 20 by default, but I have it at 5. So if speed hack is activated, then the move speed is equal to speed hack speed 5, else move speed is set to origin speed. Yeah, that's everything in the mob class, I believe. Oh yeah, it's one more thing. 2 methods setting the no clip and the God mode, and boost is not used because that's another thing. Okay, in the collision you just need to add right here where it sets the solid to true. You just need to set if not no clip, because what that will do, if no clip is activated, then it will just skip this. If you want to improve performance, you can actually put the thing right up here, so it does not calculate, and I should probably do that, but I have not done that yet. Okay, that's everything in the mob. Then we have okay, getters of those 3 variables, which are referring to the mob no clip, by the way, because I don't get them in here. Let me see what more is done. Wait, have I everything? No clip, speed hack, God mode. Yeah, God mode is just you're using that variable and say like if not God, then add mana, else if God mode's activated, don't. And it's pretty simple, you figure it out. So in the game main, if you're using menu bar or if you are toggling a button, it's just to set it like set player.god to whatever, to true. To here I'm just setting it to the reverse. So I'm setting the play, if it's true, I'm setting it to false. And yeah. Okay, so up in the render, I believe it is. Yeah, I have my debug menu, which I don't have a video on, but anyway, I could show you if you want, but here it says so if not player.get no clip, so if player dot if that's false and debug menu is open, then draw it as false, else true, and it just does the same for each hack, but here I have, so it adds the player.speed hack speed, so that's the current speed hack speed. Oh yeah, if you want to set the speed hack speed, here I'm creating speed items for the menu, and it's just like player.speed hack speed equals 5, for example. And all these variables needs to be public, so this class can refer to it. as it won't work. And that's probably everything about it, I believe. Okay. Yeah, I think that's everything about the hacks and stuff. No clip. Just skip the part where you're checking checking the thing. I could actually do that a lot better when it's about performance, but I have just not cared. God mode, just put it wherever you want it to apply. That's just a hack I made. And speed hack, just change your move speed. It's pretty simple stuff. Okay, so I have some like proposals, I believe you say, for the next video. So if you guys want it, so I could show you the debug menu. I could show you the teleport thing, because that's actually I got up with that now. I could show you it. I'm proud of it, but it's not like the best kind of teleport. I know it's better, but I could still show you it, and I can in fact show you. I could show you the swimming animation. This is actually right now it's just I just cut the thing in half, but it's actually rendering and loading a whole different texture. I could paint a square here. It will not apply there, but it would apply there. So this, you could do an animation for swimming separate to the walking animation. That's kind of cool. And you see it does not change on the minimap, which is also nice. Yeah, those three things I could show you how to do. I will later on work with the different spell selections, so you just shoot with one button and you scroll down. I don't know how to use the scroll wheel on the mouse. If anybody knows, it would be awesome to tell me, because then I could really work with spells and stuff. That would be cool. Else I would put this to a button selector or a keypad, or like the numbers, but I don't really want that. I want scrolling through there. And yeah, that's everything. So thank you guys for watching, and thank you guys for I got, if it's 9 subscribers or 6, or look today, I've forgotten, sorry. But anyway, thank you so much. It means really much to me that you're subscribing, and if you like this video, please like it, leave a comment for the next video, or any points in my code you want to see more of, or you want to see anything, just leave a comment, and please subscribe. It's awesome for the support. Thank you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.